Tank numbers came out, and I got another rumor, so we just make one big box rumor playlist. So apparently they saying, word in the water cooler, they saying Rick Glazer saying, I don't know if he truly said, because I ain't seen it on Twitter, but Tank does 200,000 on Amazon Prime with Ballpark Frank. A lot of people say didn't call it a flop. I call it a success. It was on a platform that nobody really heard of. I know a few of my subs said they bought it. Excuse me. I don't really consider that a flop. That was on a platform that nobody heard. Nobody really buys boxing on in Prime, and for him to do 200,000, I think either that number's a lie or success. You got to remember the the Zoo and Fondora pay-per-view, that shit did less than 30,000, less than 20,000. So for them to go from less than 10, 20,000, whatever it ended up being, to go to shooting 200,000, I think that's a great success for them. I think it's a great number for that platform. With minimum or no promotion as far as where to find the fight at. I didn't see one commercial run through the finals about finding Tank Davis fight. I haven't seen one promo run for the PBC, and I know they only had 2 fights on Prime Video, but I've not seen one promo. You got to understand, they fought in March, so March Madness, didn't see a promo, and obviously they don't have the relationship anymore with Viacom, you know. So Showtime, CBS, etc., MTV, BET, yep, they're a monopoly in my opinion. So for them to get 200,000 people to watch the fight and know to come on Amazon Prime and they paid for it, I mean, to me that's a huge success. I'm surprised they did 200,000. If they usually report 200, it's really around 100 to 150,000, and I still think that's a success. Look at how they promote the fight and how they market the fight. And I know so over 350 million people in America or something like that. And I know people saying, oh, you only got 200,000 people to buy. But boxing gonna have to hit rock bottom first for them to go back to the way it should be. You know, they gotta hit rock bottom first. And that's just what it gotta be. They gotta hit rock bottom first for, you know, so they can reset the pay scale and start getting boxing back on accessible TV. You know, they went they cut out the sponsorships and went straight to the consumer with pay-per-view. And said the consumer is going to fit the bill. Even if is paying a premium membership for anywhere from $10 to $20 over the years on premium networks like Showtime and HBO. Or, you know, buying the $50 to $90 pay-per-view price on HBO, Showtime, and etc. ESPN Plus. So they noticing that they fans ain't footing the bill. You know, you got to go back to sponsors actually splitting the bill. That's what I say. Go back to sponsors splitting the bill. Which you put it on TV, and if it's worth something, then, you know, Gatorade, you know, Levi, or whoever else it is, they'll pay, they'll make up for, you know, in sponsorships just to get they brand out there. But, you know, at the end of the day, some people say, well, a lot of people call it a flop. And you know, people will call it a flop. Some people call it, I call it success. Just looking at the platform and how they did market it, that's huge. So if they had the platform to market it, you know, they probably would have did about 350, 400, 500. You know, and they probably did the 200 off the strength of him coming back fighting, just coming off the Ryan Garcia fight. So I feel like that's a huge success. That's just my opinion. You know, people start doing the math and they, you know, they got to make this back and they lost money. Hey, if they lost money, so be it. But they ain't put anything into the promotional company. You know, anytime you building something or you got to put money into it. Shit, you got kids, you got to put money in your kids. You get a car, you got to do the same. You got to put money into it, and they didn't put money into the promotion or the marketing of the fight. So, unfortunately for them, you know, you know, if they lost money, they lost money. But you gotta spend. It take money to make money. You know, and that's the true saying. So, I thought it was a set. And then Frank Martin ain't the most lucrative or name. He was just fighting in ballrooms and small venues. He wasn't a colossal name. So imagine if he came off the Ryan Garcia win, and did a rematch or fought a Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson on this type of platform or on ESPN, they were able to did $1 million again. You got to understand, Ryan Garcia was the perfect storm. You got to fight people that people know to get numbers. You know what I'm saying? And your promoter got to do their job and put money into the promotion. All the promoters want to do is take money. The fighters pay for their hotels. The fighters pay for their flights. The fighters pay for all that shit. All they do is allocate the money. Oh, go here, go here. They take a promotional fee out. So you paying promoters, you paying sanctioning fees, you paying your manager, you paying your trainers, your cut man, you paying all these different things. No wonder why these niggas still be broke. You know? But I think 200 is 200,000, 150, 100, anything around there is a success in my opinion. You know, just knowing that the platform is new to PBC and they not doing no promotion, marketing it. You know, they not. So, you know, my humble opinion on that. But apparently next week you can, well, I ain't gonna say, I can't say next week, scratch that. I heard soon, I don't know. Next week is wrong. I don't know what I got there from. But soon, maybe by the time you see this video, hopefully it's Thursday-ish. FedEx, he flying up the street. He's probably trying to beat a drop time. But you can expect the Berlanga and Canelo announcement soon, I heard. So my people said, yeah, Canelo Berlanga announcement coming soon. William Skull step aside. I assume this part of it, that William Skull will get the second crack. I assume you will get Canelo and Berlanga's probably Mexican Independence Day weekend. Could be wrong on that. And then I would say you probably get William Skull in December. So he let Canelo do whatever they want to do. Well, shout out to people that was saying he was trying to fight Berlanga back in May. And a lot of the Mexicans was like, hell no. They said this is enough. We ain't doing that. So a lot of people didn't like the idea he gonna fight Berlanga, don't know where. In my opinion, the most sense would make fighting in the NYC. If you gonna fight Berlanga, fight him in the NYC. But like I said, I don't really care about them two jokers fighting, bro. Like, they fight. I can't stop it. I ain't gonna watch it though, cause I already know what's gonna happen. I can tell you what's gonna happen before the fight come on, unless Berlanga bite him or some shit like that. Didn't Berlanga bite somebody? Or am I set tripping up in this piece, kid? So I don't know if he bit nobody or not. I think he bit somebody, but I mean, he left Top Rank and he on the verge of getting a Canelo fight that he don't deserve. But then again, he deserve it. Crawford don't. Berlanga deserve it. Crawford don't. Berlanga deserve it. Benavidez don't. Like I said before, I ain't never been a fan of Canelo's. I ain't never like him. What Charleston White say? I don't like him. Think about Earl Spence. I don't like him. He a drunk. I don't like him. Told Fred, I don't like him. So, yeah, I don't fuck with him, dog, at all. So, I don't really care for Berlanga neither because he ass. But he can punch. But he ain't even got a puncher's chance. So, yeah, this shit is terrible, bro. You know, it's funny. Fighters be like, well, y'all calling people bums and y'all won't get in the ring. And that shit be funny to me. Like, nigga, like, y'all athletes are so fucking sensitive. We strap up so we ain't got a box, motherfucker. They so sensitive, dog. Like, social media made a lot of these niggas, I say it, what black women always calling black men sassy. Man, these niggas so sassy, bruh. So sassy. You know what I'm saying? Like, take your criticism and keep it moving. This will come with the job, unfortunately. This will come with the job. You know? Shit, they call you a bum, you a bum. Prove them wrong. You know? But I seen Luka call somebody, say your mama something at the finals. That shit was wild. But we in a highly emotional, high estrogen era, bro. And a lot of dudes will never learn how to check their emotions. And they gonna learn by penitentiary or they gonna learn by a bullet. Care what a nigga gotta say, bro. As long as you put your hands on me, we good. Simple as that. But, you know, Berlanga's Berlanga. He about to feed his family. Hopefully he take care of that bread he about to get and, you know, have a long, fruitful life. But Canelo do what he wanted to do, and this is a proven fact. This is a proven fact. Canelo's the man. You know, you can't stop cinnamon. You can't stop cinnamon. When he starts to bombast, you can't stop. Come on, man. This shit is wild, bro. But what can we do but not watch? But y'all can't help yourself. Y'all like a dolphin. Y'all can't help yourself, man. I was hearing Charleston White doing an interview, and he was saying that they starting to put fentanyl in everything. So y'all be careful. Y'all buy shit from the liquor man. He said they starting to put it in the weed. That's why I ain't really never got into smoking weed, bro. They be putting too much chemicals and shit, and now they putting fentanyl in the weed and shit. Fentanyl and coke. Would they use that to stretch it out now? So y'all niggas be smoking weed. Y'all probably best getting that shit from dispensary. It sound like nah, bro. But y'all be careful. I ain't into that, man. Y'all smoke that weed, y'all niggas be looking 50 by the time y'all motherfucking 30. Y'all abusing that alcohol. But hey, teach his own. Check out the box from her playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Patreon. I'm gonna update the Rumble when I get back to my desk. You can find the Rumble in the link tree by the time y'all see this. Also check out the Patreon. Shout out to everybody supporting the Patreon. Appreciate y'all. Peace.